as we start this third quarter. And the Mavericks sitting 13th in the Western Conference standings. They're out of the play-in picture, essentially. The Warriors are going to be in the play-in. They're currently in that 10 spot, so this is an important game to try to move up in the, at least the play-in standings, as short hook inside is good, and the Mavericks lead is 12.
Again, just a standard straight post-up from Gabbard. Just post up, throw it to me, shoot a little jump hook over the top.
And we get the rock.
Good hands there, man.
Hey, I've been ready for it. I've been waiting all season for that. All season. Steve Kerr caught up with Ashley Shamedy during halftime, Ashley.
Yeah, guys, I said, Coach, I mean, what's the main thing you address in that locker room? And he was like, 12 turnovers. That's the story of the first half. So then I asked, do you adjust the game plan at all to help maybe fix it and eliminate some of those turnovers? He said, and I quote, you cannot adjust the game plan if you never got to it in the first place. So if that tells you anything about what he thought about that first half, we'll see what they do in this next one.
Yeah, I don't disagree at all with that. They did not stick to the plan of trying to slow the basketball down and being aggressive in the half court, and it really picked them apart.
That's what they want right there.
Yes.
Defense to offense, getting some easy opportunities. This is Marshall. No good. Pajemski the board. Porzingis, short. And Moody snatches it away from Gafford. Moody for three. Short. Porzingis. Yes.
Good hustle points right there by Golden State. Digging that ball out again. The 50-50 balls we talk about make a difference in a game, and they did a good job of that tonight.
Both these teams have had stretches in games where they played good basketball and then have squandered away leads as the game continued on. It was the third quarter that killed the Warriors in Saturday's loss to Atlanta, outscored 39-20.
Focus, and guys get a little bit away from the things they're doing well. Start getting a little sloppy, and then all of a sudden you got totally away from what you do well.
Soft touch from Kristaps Porzingis. Here we go. 14 points for Porzingis. Marshall inside, and they're going to wave it off.
Golden State has decided they're going to play a little more defense. They're playing hard, making it really hard for Dallas to lose that basketball.
Melton, no, how about Moody skying in? Here's Marshall inside with the left.
Oh, again, another 6-foot shot. When the Mavericks take their time, they actually do a good job of executing in that half court. You know, they're more of a up-paced tempo team, but they're getting such good shots in the interior. Got to keep chiseling away at that.
Moody, good from deep.
Moody's made some big shots tonight. Looks good. Back from that wrist injury. Really, really aggressive on that offensive end.
Second triple of the ball game for Moody. We have a 3-point ball game. Flag. We have a 6-point ball game.
Nice job. Good ball movement. That's what got Mavericks in that 10-point lead, was moving that basketball, not settling.
17 for Flag. Pajemski splits the defense, sets up Moody. 3-ball, corner pocket.
Flag overran that play just a little bit, put a little bit of extra pressure on his defensive counterparts, and nice ball movement by the Warriors.
Warriors finding their rhythm. Flag blocked by Pajemski. Got it back and scored.
Flag didn't give up on the play.
Pajemski out to Porzingis. Now it's Green. Out of control. And it's
time on defense in the NBA.
Christie in the paint. Over to Flag. Tough pass. Flag catches up with it. Mid-range day. Money.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he has got some special skill, man. Catch that basketball. It was an errant pass and makes it look like it's nothing. Nice jumper from Flag.
Draymond Green can't hit the tray. Santos crashing the glass. Moody. Warriors with the fresh 14. Melton with the hezzy. Stripped. Gafford with the cookies. Melton with the foul. Let's go. Flag will bring it up for the Mavericks. He has 21 points and 5 assists. Flag matched up with Green. Flag. Mid-range J. Long. And a loose ball foul. We'll keep it here. Warriors trying to bat him.
Draymond Green's heck of a defender, though. It's a good matchup on both ends.
Bagley for 3. Short.
See that shot go up, and Dallas gets no one on the backboard. Everyone stands and
Santos
watches.
with the spin, and he's fouled at the rack. After the timeout, Santos.
Wow.
What a run by that group. Beating the Mavericks in 6.
Some of those remnants of championship basketball, and they find themselves in the opposite end in a play-in situation and trying to get a little bit healthy. And can they still get a little glimmer of magic from Stephen Curry? We're going to see.
Curry brothers sitting next to each other on the Warrior bench. This is Christie. Got it back from Bagley. And foul is called.
Over that entire week leading up to it, and it was truly such a special night for the entire Curry family.
You worked with Dell for a number of years, Ashley, and just a stand-up guy, special player, and so great to see him get that on.
Yeah, I know Dell a long time. We came out of college same time, and he's one of my buddies. So glad to see that. Played with me a little while in Cleveland there as well, and just so tickled for him.
Midway mark of this third quarter. Cooper Flagg has the last 9 for the Mavericks. This is Nembhard. Again, leading all rookies in assists. Quick pass by Bagley, ill-advised.
Yeah, that's one pass too many. Bagley could have just shot that basketball, but you can see what the emphasis is. It's on getting that ball inside for the Mavericks and trying to take advantage.
That pass knocked out him in the future.
I'm telling you,
Missed it in the first half, getting Kyrie Irving back.
Yeah.
Eric Lively, outstanding big man for them.
Special.
To make the game a whole lot easier.
100%.
On Cooper Flagg.
Yeah, he's a guy, it's going to be one of those guys that's going to be a triple-double threat every night once he gets to his potential. I mean, he's going to give you 25 or 28 a night, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, easily.
Nembhard with the miss. Podziemski thought about the midi. We'll give it up to Santos. Green. Podziemski at the free throw line. The teardrop jumper.
He shot that thing in the rafters. What a shot by Podziemski. Good patience, too, by the Warriors.
Flagg. Needs a teammate. Finds Washington. Flagg for 3. Off the heel, Pryor the rebound.
Maybe one too many dribbles by Flagg on that previous possession. Get that basketball down. If you don't have anything, make the defense have to move their feet.
How about that dime? Green to a cutting Podziemski.
Yeah, good backdoor cut there by Podziemski. Reading the defensive tea leaves, so to speak. Nice job.
Flagg. Over to Thompson. Thompson firing. Can't hit. Pryor the board.
Mavs not doing a good job getting to that backboard, getting rebounds.
Good hands by Thompson to knock it out of bounds on the Santos drive. Warriors with 25 assists on their 32 field goals as Porzingis hits the turnaround J, and we have a one-possession game.
Nice job by Porzingis stepping into that paint. He's got so much size over everyone. Utilize it, take advantage, got great hands.
Middleton tossed it out. Gafford with the throwdown. Dallas 91, Golden State 86. Santos short, and that ball is kicked.
Defense, no one sees him. Slips in there for a nice alley-oop.
Porzingis got Smith in the air, pull up, won't go. Middleton the board. 3 minutes to go in the third. Thompson tried to dump it off to Gafford.
Thompson had a wide open layup there, being unselfish.
And Gafford knocking down the trying to snap an 11-game home losing streak. Their last win at home, January 22nd against the Warriors. They now trail Golden State by 2 after the reverse finish from Guy Santos.
Nice job by Santos getting on that base. You have no one to rebound the ball, but if you're going to the goal, that's excellent.
Santos completes the three-point play. Let's go back. Warriors on top for the first time since it was 34-33. That is off the shoe of Moody knew exactly what he did there. Thompson over to Flag. Finds Middleton. Short. Spins to the board. Ahead to Santos. Santos to Spencer. Under the hoop. Spencer can't hit. And Gafford lost it out of bounds.
In the interior.
Santos. Count it. And put him on the line.
Santos has gotten two massive ball just for a second. He took off. Spun him around like a top. Nice job.
Santos once again completes the three-point play. Santos has had a strong year for Golden State. Earned himself a 3-year, $15 million contract extension. Just a few months ago, here is another turnover. Mavericks sloppy. Moody can't finish. Pryor, right place, right time. Jason Kidd.
Let's go back.
Najee Marshall across the timeline. Mavericks looking for a spurt of their own. Marshall cut off by Green. Over to Poulikitis. Had a great first half. Short on the three-point attempt here. And it's going to be Golden State ball.
And if you're Golden State, even though Poulikitis had a nice shooting first half, that's what you want to see. You want to see that outshot from deep. No dribble drive penetration, so you don't get into foul trouble. There's no one going to free throw line. He's either going to make or miss. You get that defensive rebound. Now you're back on the offensive end.
Santos to Green. Inside Moody. Blocked underneath. Thompson got a piece of it. Here is Clay. Yes!
Well, that was well defended. Klay Thompson just really good defense, but much better offense. Wow.
Santos with the spin, step through, Moody with the finish.
What a pass by Santos. I thought he was going to shoot that basketball, take a poor shot. Did a nice job muscling his way into that lane.
Great play from Santos. He has 11 points, now 3 assists. Marshall pulling his way inside, floats it home and had something to say.
A little bit. Nice job by Marshall. Being physical with that basketball. Didn't lose control at all.
Hand off to Moody. Moody with the hezzy. Gafford goes down. Warriors turn it over. Marshall on the drive. Puts it up. Won't go. 3 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter. Pryor. No. And Gafford the board, and it's a loose ball foul going against Moses Moody. Marshall. Been enjoying playing point guard for Jason Kidd. Thompson from deep. He's seen this over and on Golden State to keep the pace to get a win tonight. They lead by 5. 8:35 to go in regulation against the Mavericks team trying to snap an 11-game home losing streak.
Yeah, it'll be a good game for Golden State coming out on the road. Getting a win to go a long way towards confidence as they roll into next week.
We're going the other way. It's Mavericks ball. How about the Mavericks? 60% shooting. They're on pace for their highest field goal percentage in a game this season, and they trailed by 5.
Yeah, it's had about 3 or 4 minutes there just struggling, turning the ball over. Well, they've had their opportunities, though. Boy, they've made some big shots, shooting the lights out of it. Look at this good double team, though. That's what we talked about in the first half. Double teaming that basketball, making it hard.
Flag with the left.
Taking that ball out of Flag's hands and get him away from the action. Let him come from the weak side. Getting the basketball downhill.
Melton found himself open off the heel. Flag nearly had it. Payton with the hustle. Santos to GP2.
Yeah, Payton and Santos just were aggressive. Took that ball from Cooper Flag, just slapped it out of his hand, took advantage of him. He'll learn from that. Got to be prepared, got to be ready at all times.
Flag.
Offense is going nowhere right now. Good defense right now by Golden State. See if they can keep it up. Nice
Thompson
job.
lost the handle. Good.
You're in trouble.
Warriors trying to extend their 5-point advantage. Krajewski caught inside. Outside look for Santos. No. Back tap into the hands of Santos. Green made the play. Green with the leg.
Give the credit to Draymond Green keeping that ball alive. He couldn't quite grab that rebound, but old veteran Smart knocked it away. High IQ basketball play.
Lead is 7. Oh, Marshall with the killer cross and the floater. 5-on-4 right now. Bagley not on the play defensively. Santos, no. Melton with the offensive board. Can't hit. Flag. Knocked it out of bounds. To the rib. So he takes a seat along with Klay Thompson. Mavericks out there with Marshall, Gafford, Flag, Christie, and Washington. Warriors with Porzingis, Podziemski, Melton, Payton, and Moody as we get another whistle. And the foul is going against Cooper Flag. That's Payton. And now it's Porzingis. Defended closely by Washington. Forced to give it up. Melton out. And tried to dump it off to Payton. It's out of bounds. That is
Turning up the heat a little bit, Michael, on that defensive end. Being more aggressive. A lot of reaching and scratching and clawing.
Oh, Marshall!
They weren't ready for that.
He has 16. It's the Warriors 115. The Mavericks 112. Podziemski on the move. Outside to Payton. Good from downtown.
Nice ball movement, wide open. Mavericks got caught stuck. No rotation defensively. Wide open, Payton, big shot.
Nembhard. Working on Moody. Fires the jumper. No good and not a good offensive set there.
No, didn't go anywhere. It went nowhere. Just ended up playing one-on-one basketball. Defense didn't have to move its feet, didn't have to do anything, didn't even have to react.
Payton made the catch and put it in for 2. The glove. Can't hit the free throw. Christie the board. Mavericks trailing by 8. Gafford, no. But he
But these easy plays like this to Gafford. Gotta do a better job of that. That's just a little more discipline this basketball team needs.
Gafford stuck on 8. Gafford missed both.
Big free throws. This is a game you're going to need every bucket. It's going to come right down to it, so.
Podziemski, well off the mark. Washington ahead to Marshall. Marshall to Gafford. Podziemski driving, threw it right to Marshall. Marshall to Christie, and he's fouled by Pryor. It's going to be the
Backbreaker.
into Washington. Washington to Flag. Flag won't take the 3. Working on Payton. Tremendous defender. Flag picks up the dribble. 6 on the shot clock. Marshall. No good. And Porzingis with the ball.
Really need to see Flag take that shot. That three-pointer, he was wide open. He needs to go ahead and let that thing fly. Knock that baby down.
Confidence not really there on that
Not yet.
three-point shot.
Not yet.
As Porzingis goes window shopping.
First team.
Do the Mavericks have one final push to tighten up this ball game? Flag for 3. Yes.
Much better. Love it. Love it. Jason Kidd drew that play up just for him to get the confidence in this young man.
They get a turnover. Christie all the way to the rim. And a quick.
Let me hear Maniacs. Defense.
Warriors trying to extend this 3-point advantage. Mavericks looking for a stop. Porzingis dumped it off to Santos. Outside for Moody. No. Back tap. Moody on a reload. No. Porzingis, no. Santos, yes.
Boy, the Warriors just absolutely wanted. They were going to make that play happen. They were going to will it in the basket. Great job. Activity on that offensive glass by the Warriors.
23 second chance points now. Flag with the running float.
That's a little bit too easy. A little too easy if you're the Warriors. Got to bring that same intensity to the defensive end of the floor.
Podziemski with the handle. Over to Porzingis. Porzingis. Nearly stolen by Marshall. Moody gonna have to heave it on the drive. Moody, no! He used every bit of that 24 seconds.
Stop that basketball. It's too easy.
Moody missing the first. Gotta make it a two-possession game.
That's right.
And he does. 125, 121.
Voices up. Let's go back.
A 30-point night for Cooper Flag. Christie with Podziemski all over him. Sets up Flag. Flag. Crossover. In the lane. Double teamed. Stripped by Green. Gafford had it momentarily. And he's down on the floor. Santos. And shot won't count. It's an offensive foul.
Let's go back.
Flag. Cutting to the rim. Flag is fouled and will go to the line. And you see how incensed.
Let's see why he's upset.
Two-point ball game.
The kind of execution we got under pressure here for the Warriors. What kind of shot are they going to get? We've seen them be aggressive, attacking that backboard. Going to go through Porzingis, I would assume.
And Washington picks up a foul. And it's splits the pair. Remains a one-possession ball game. 90 seconds to go here in Dallas. Flag. Matched up with Santos. Flag hits the accelerator. Kick out. Twisty. Bounce! We are tied at 126.
Nice ball delivered by Cooper Flag. He knew he was going to get double teamed. Didn't take a bad shot. Didn't force it. Took his time. Ended up with a fantastic shot.
Green looking for a skip pass. Tapped over to Moody. Baseline drive. Green inside. Threw it away. Flag. Ahead to Marshall. Marshall. And we have a traveling violation. Warriors with the rock. And a tie ball game. Both teams trying to snap a three-game losing skid. Moody for three. Short. Green the board. Dump off to Porzingis. Porzingis inside. No. Back tap on the floor. Green dives for it. And a tie-up with 80. Game clock. So if the Warriors win the tip, they'll have 12 seconds to work with. Tap over to the Mavericks. Shot clock off. Cooper Flag, 32 points. Surveying the floor, under 10. Matched up with Green. Flag driving. Marshall for three. Off the mark.